We're here today to speak about one of the most popular positions in all of the modalities of water therapy and aquatic bodywork, which is the shoulder position. The shoulder position really offers us some of the greatest advantage over other positions, and I guess that this is what made it so popular. And on the other hand, there are a few contraindications that we really want to take into our considerations. So let's have a look. To have a very meaningful water session with another being, we really want to work on our connection. And when we're having the head on the shoulder, where first of all we can really connect with the breath, we can hear the breath and be with the breath, and even we can move together from the same center of gravity. And both of those things of breathing and movement, this unification can have a very deep sense of connection, and that will make already the session to be more meaningful. For people that can really not have their ears in the water, it offers a very good positioning that we cannot reach in other cases. Another great thing with the shoulder position is the fact that we can actually use both of our hands. It's very similar to work with a pillow, but in this case that we can use both our right and our left hand, we can reach from different postures the body of our receiver, and we can create movement in certain kind of postures that we cannot reach in any other way. Okay, so let's see what are the contraindications that we want to notice. First of all, when we're holding the head over our shoulder, we cannot really see when the head will fall down. That can happen almost in every single movement, so we want to be very attentive to the exact positioning of the head, and we'll see it in a bit. Another thing that might happen is that the faces will be very close to one another, which will be an intimacy that will actually take the session into a deeper level, or it might be a limit crossed for people that all this intimacy might be a little bit overwhelming for them. And as we know, to really understand what is the story of each and every person, and to know what is their basic relationship about having intimacy with the face, is something that we will not be able to understand even through a very well maintained opening talk. Probably one of the main things that we want to notice when working with shoulder position is how do we use the acromion bone, and I want to explain it in a couple of words. So here we have the clavicle bone. The clavicle bone starts underneath the chin and go all the way into the shoulder. The highest part of the clavicle bone is this acromion bone. And the acromion bone in Latin is actually meaning the highest point, because it is the highest point of the clavicle and of the shoulder itself. The thing is that once we are raising our hand up, we are actually rotating our clavicle bone. And it's quite a sharp bone for most of us, and that means that when we are holding a person on our shoulder and having a movement with the hand, we can actually point in our clavicle bone into their neck. And this is something that we want to be extra attentive for, so we can know how to maintain this posture into its great benefit and not cross the path into the places where it can actually become harmful. Let's see how we can do it. Another great benefit of the shoulder position is the fact that we are actually able to take the ears out for people that are having different kind of issues with having their ears inside, that might be connected to either chronic pain or issues relating to control. So for both of those cases, the great thing about shoulder position that make it so popular probably for all of the different modalities is the fact that we create amazing connection, because we can hear the breath, we can have movement that is unified, and that creates a great sense of connection. We can even allow the ears to be outside of the water for people that really needs it,